All right, Linda.
Yes.
Linda, where are you from originally? Where'd you grow up?
Oh, I'm from Mobile, Alabama. I grew up in Los Angeles.
You
I
moved
came,
here.
to, I came to Los Angeles when I was 7 years old. And been here ever since. But I go back and forth to Alabama now, every now and then, because my family's there.
Tell me about your childhood.
Well, childhood, I kind of got raised kind of fast, and I learned a lot of things, from my mother. She worked, I had to babysit ourselves, so we was mostly always all alone, because she didn't trust no one to babysit us, So as I got older, I learned how to, take care of myself. And I had a baby at a young age, I was 14 when I had my first baby, 15 when I had him. 14 when I got pregnant, 15 when I had him. And I went into a coma when I had my baby, so I woke up like a month later. And I still know I had a baby, And as things got, further and further, at the age of 26, I met this guy. I thought he was cool, but he was a pimp, and I didn't know that until later on. And then he turned me out to prostitution. So I started doing that, and after a while I broke away from the pimp and started doing it for myself. It was much better for myself anyway. And I've just been doing it ever since, off and on, I take a break, but then I go right back to it. Well, it's fast money. Sometimes it's good money. Sometimes it's not. So you run into some of the awful things, I've been raped, beat up, sodomized, all kind of things can happen in that field. So you take a chance, just like a person told me, said, you girls got more heart than a gangster. Because a gangster ain't gonna get in the car with anybody. You girls, y'all will get in the car with anybody. And which is true. We will, and not knowing the consequences of the outcome. You understand? Okay, so I took my chances, A lot of the bad things happened, but it was okay, I still kept going, I know the consequences. I know what could happen, but I just kept going. I guess because of the fast money and the drug habits, stuff like that.
Were drugs a part of your life?
Yeah. Drugs was in my life.
When did that start?
That started when I think I'm about 30 years old then when I started to drug. Other than that, but in the meantime, back before I started drug, I was smoking weed. Weed makes you happy. Mm-hmm. So I started smoking weed. Then I got turned on to the crack cocaine. So I did that for, still every now and then I do it, But mostly I try to maintain myself, so I can, stay focused, not let bad things happen to me again, what I'm saying? So stuff like that. Other than that.
How many kids do you have?
I have two, yeah. As you can see, I'm much older than what you think.
How old are you?
I'm 66.
You're 66?
Yes. I'm 60. I have a son, 51, and a daughter, 48.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
And you've been working Figueroa Street?
Yeah, Figueroa. But lately just Figueroa. Yeah, because I grew up around Figueroa.
The girls range from like early teens to almost 70.
Yeah, yeah, almost.
And the guys.
That's a long way.
And at your age, what kind of guys pick you up?
Oh, I met lately. Well, back then, it was hectic. You run into all, like I said, you run into all kind of bad things, good things, But lately, I've been running into good things, I guess because I'm older, I try to judge, but you can't, you can't be perfect, and so far so good.
There are a lot of guys, very very handsome men,
oh, yes,
who are very into older women.
You wouldn't believe the people that come down there to see girls, and if they're lucky to get a hold of me, and I treat them good. I do the right thing because it don't pay to do the wrong things.
Like stealing their watch.
Yeah, and their phone, and searching their car. Hey, that was back then. You don't do those things these days. Because they come back on you really loaded.
That's how girls get hurt.
Hurt and killed. And then sometimes the wrong girl can get killed behind somebody else's mess. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that happened too. So I just look at my life as just trying to be right, with my profession.
Do you have any regrets in your life?
Oh yeah, I regret the fact that I got into drugs. I regret that fact. For as prostitution, I don't regret it, but I hate the fact that it's like an addiction. Fast money. And hey.
Do you enjoy the interactions with the men?
Well, no. Well, yes. All depends. It all depends on what kind of type of guy they are. Mm-hmm. Because you can get a hold to some guy who want to talk crazy, or get some guy to talk nasty, and you talk nasty back with them to turn them on, But then sometimes, no. But as far as enjoying the sex with them and stuff, no, I don't do that too often. Yeah.
You been in love before?
Have I ever been in love? I'm in love now, but I can't, I have to put some things down to order that, gain that love.
How long do you think you might do this?
It's coming to a close. Yes. Might not believe it, but it's finna
You still look great.
Thank you.
I can see you doing this at 80.
It's coming to a close, yes. Yes, thank you. Mm-hmm. It's getting ready to come to a close.
Does this work affect you emotionally?
Not, well.
It's become your reality for so many decades.
Yeah, that's really it is.
You're used to it.
Yes, very used to it. Even if I was to shut it down a little bit, I would still, if it approached me, I'm gonna get it. My thing is to get it. If it approached me, even if I done settled down, got myself together, not doing it like I usually do it, I would still, if it approached me, I still would take it.
I'm sure there are guys cruising up and down Figueroa Street that are looking for something crazy. Uh-huh. So whether it's a midget or a young girl or an older woman.
Oh, they love young girls.
Fat girls, skinny girls, everything.
Yeah, everything. Oh, it's somebody for everybody, no matter how you look. And it is midgets. You wouldn't believe it. Lately, there's a lot of little midgets.
Yeah, I've seen 3 of them down there.
Yeah, ain't that something? But anyway, they think I'm a midget sometimes.
Yeah, you're small. What, I'm sure you've had some terrible things happen.
Yes.
What's the worst thing you've seen in all your years?
I was picked up, and he brought me to the beach on the hill. I think it was Play There Ray, where they go and sit on the hill and, make out or whatever. But anyway, he did what he had to do to me. Then he made me go down by the beach. I'm thinking, he had a gun on me, and he made me go down there by the beach. And he made me bury myself in the sand, but my feet all the. Then he buried the top of me, but I could still feel the gun on my temple. And I thought when the plane, the planes go over. So when the plane went over here, going over here and making all that noise, I'm thinking he's gonna pull the trigger, but he didn't. So I laid there for a long time. He already gone, and I didn't know it. So some people was walking on the beach, and they stepped on me. Instead of, going around to grab the old hump or sand, they stepped on it. And I raised up like that, and they called the police and an ambulance for me. So that's about the best thing, worst thing. And then I know one time, this Mexican guy, he tried to take me to some of his friends, right? So he put his feet on the gas. He's going real fast. So I put my feet on top of his on the gas, and we're going to go faster. So he slowed down. He said, okay, and he let me out.
After 4 decades of working as a prostitute, what have you learned about men?
They can be very bad. They can treat you like anything, and dog you out. I mean, just slap you around, make you do things that you don't want to do, and yeah.
But are there some really nice ones as well?
Oh yes, very nice ones.
There must be.
I have one that he had a briefcase full of money, and I'm wondering what did he come up? So we was in a cab, a yellow cab, and we went to the Six Motel, and he was paying me to be quiet, no sex. So he was very nice, and then I have a nice one now. He's very nice, That's one I love.
So you have regulars?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
But what is your strength? What do you have that no one else does?
I feel like I have Well, my strength is I try to be very forward. I don't want to lie about anything. That's my strength. I like to come straight forward.
You'll be honest.
Be honest, yeah. I like to come straight forward. That's the strength that I have. I don't want a person to sit and lie to me. But those things come, and I know that. And I can't make people be like me.
No, that's a great strength.
Yeah. So
great
that's
quality.
Mm-hmm, yes. Real honesty. But you can't get that all the time. Mm-hmm. You can get it from me, but you can't get it from everybody else. You can't.
Did you raise your children?
Oh, yes. Until they was grown. Till they was 18 or whatever. After that, they on their own.
What do they think of Mom's profession?
Well, they don't like it. Ooh, they don't like it. But they put up with it, and they supply me with, certain things, the order to keep me at home sometimes,
Does your level of income change when you go from 26 to 66?
Yeah, yes, it did. Yes, it very did.
There's less demand for you now?
No.
There's more demand, maybe.
Yes. Yes, of course. Got to be.
Do you think prostitution should be legalized?
I think so. I mean, you can't stop it. So, and it's just that you have to have a lot of respect for the children, when you're doing it out there on the streets like that. That's what I think too. You don't go out here and dress, you don't stay like this dressed when the kids are going to school. You don't do that. You either leave and let them go on to school, and then you come back out, at a certain hour. Other than that, don't disrespect the kids. After all, I mean, sure, everybody got kids, that's working. They got kids. They don't want nobody, come on now. Even if your kids do know what you do and how you dress, but don't just expose it to other people's kids, but they do. That's why a lot of things going on now.
And the men who are picking you up, I think a lot of them are married, probably, right?
Of course. And some of them are not. I have got picked up by a husband and wife.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. They like to party, Hey, we get paid for it. Money's money.
It's interesting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was on her birthday.
So you've been in this career for decades. Have you saved money?
Yes, I have. Mm-hmm. Yes. Matter of fact, that's why I say I'm fin to, it's fin to come to an end, a closure. I saved enough to get me a little car, little used car, whatever. Mm-hmm. I got about $6,000, put away. That's about it.
What do you think people don't understand about women that do this kind of work?
They don't understand the fact that it's an addiction. First of all, when you first start doing it, it's an addiction. It's fast money. It's quick money. So you don't got an addiction to it. You can go out here and look cute and sexy and get money real fast. That's what they don't understand.
Yeah, you get addicted to the whole
thing.
It's like
about
a fashion show.
Yeah, you go look pretty.
Popularity contest.
Okay. You're trying to outdo everybody else. But me, myself, I'm not into that outdoing. I'm just into me going out there and do me. That's it.
Are some of the girls competitive when you're out there?
Of course. They come in, they say, Mama Linda, as old as you are, you still look good. I hope I look like you when I get older.
What advice would you give to a younger girl who does this work?
Does this?
Yeah.
It's to get out while she can. This is not for you. You're young. They kidnap girls. They do a lot of things to girls. They'll mistreat you. You do anything because you really don't know. And a pimp don't care about you. So get out while you can, baby. You got your life. You got your whole life ahead of you. You're young. You can be productive. You can do everything.
Do you wish you had
Yes, I do.
How far did you get an education?
I went to the 12th grade. I graduated.
You graduated.
But let me tell you now, before we close out, I used to be a school bus driver before I even got into prostitution.
Really?
I drove school bus for 8 years. So it's not nothing that I can't do or know how to get to do. You know, I worked in hospitals. You know, I gave up a lot of good things that I could have had in my, made a career out of, that I pursue something else.
Do you wish you had married and settled down?
Yes.
That never happened.
Never happened. Mm-hmm. Could have. Hard-headed, stubborn.
What kind of things do you learn from doing this for so long?
What kind of things I learned?
Just in terms of what you.
I learned that
about people, about the dangers of the streets, about gangs, about pimps.
I learned that it's best to sometimes stay to yourself. Don't talk to any and everybody, and don't jump in the car with any and everybody. Because you got some guys out there that don't even look like pimps or are pimps. They'll drive a different car, dress a different way, or just you try to judge the best way you know how. That's it.
You look like a young woman.
I do.
Yeah, I mean your body, you're still, your energy is still very young.
Thank you.
Do you think this lifestyle has kept you that way?
No. I think that I just take care of myself, and it's in my genes. Yeah. That's all I can think of.
You have good genes.
Yes. Thank you.
What was your favorite decade? Your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, 50s?
Nah,
or no?
I think it was like my 40s.
40s?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because I still look much younger than my 40s, and I got a lot of lives of money and friends and clients. And
do you have friends?
Well, no, I don't consider. You have to look at that word friend a very deep way, because you can't just say anybody's your friend. You know what I'm saying? Even him, I can't say he's my friend. Even
just
though he's acquaintance, somebody that I met that turned me on to do whatever, help me out, or whatever. But other than that, I really just can't say that's my friend.
Do you tend to trust strangers?
No.
Are you wary of them? Are you?
Yes, of course. I try to be on my P's and Q's the best way I know how. I try.
But you seem very good-natured, good-hearted.
Well, thank you. A lot of my clients and people tell me that. They say, Linda, you are so you are so. And then you are so giving and caring, but they tell me, but you got to stop being like that. You got to start being hard. I can't be hard like that. That's not in my ladylike ways. I can't do that like that. All I can do is when I see it coming, and if I'm using my best judgment, I tend to shy away. Other than that, no.
And Linda, what would you say is the most important lesson you've learned in your 66 years?
The most important lesson now is for me to slow it down, because sooner or later it ain't gonna be all good. You know what I'm saying? Sooner or later. So my lesson is to get out while I can. That's my lesson for me. Because every good thing or every almost good thing must come to an end. Mm-hmm. Especially with good people, people that don't do certain things, people that have been there and done those certain things, and try not to do them anymore. So that's my best lesson, is to get out while I can.
All right. Linda, thank you so much for sharing your story.
You're welcome.
You're charming and delightful.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right.